stand. I'm gonna dust it off with my own hands. Black blizzard coming, old man keep running.
Alright, good morning guys. We're on the road again. Like I said, I'm taking care of some direct customer work. People that just reached out, and this load turned out pretty good. We got that Jeep that I showed you yesterday, and then we've got a peanut bin, which is like a wagon that carry peanuts in. But we're on our way to pick up that. We're actually 10 minutes away, and shout out to Adam for that, at Adam Kane Transport, my buddy. He put me onto this haul. I must have had somebody call him, and he sent him my way, so I told the customer a price, and he was happy with it, which I shot pretty high, which is because I don't really know what I'm getting myself into, which we'll explain a little more into that once we get this thing loaded. It could be interesting or it could be easy, I don't know. Getting it on is going to be the easy part. Getting it off, I'm not quite sure yet, but let's head up here. We only got 10 minutes. We're on I-99 North, headed towards Altoona. We're only 10 minutes away. And we'll get this loaded up. He's got a skid loader to load it up. And we'll get that on there, chain it down, and we head towards Ohio. Well, it's a dang good thing we didn't wash the truck this weekend. Look at this. This is our way out, in and out. So, got her in 4-wheel drive. See if we can get her out. Ain't nothing I can do about it, so I guess we'll just try to make some money. Hold on, why is the camera not working? There we go, Jesus. So we got this Jeep, and this is a peanut bin. Why it's a peanut bin, it's apparently got some floor in it that allows for drying. This guy used it for corn. He actually sold corn to make whiskey, so he had to have it at a certain temperature, but these deliver within like 15 miles from each other. Unfortunately, this thing's like a big parachute, and the guy tells me he doesn't have anything to unload this with. So what I'm thinking is we'll hook the winch to the axle, and then we'll just be able to let it out if we're on enough of a hill. But that's the load. Let's get some overpriced diesel and get on the road.
Vehicle on shoulder ahead.
I'll tell you one thing. Fuel may be at an all-time high right now, but I have seen more campers being moved today coming through PA than usual, which is always a lot. But I've passed probably, since I got on the turnpike about 22 miles ago, I've probably passed at least 10. All right, well, I just saw an interesting one. So I'm on the turnpike, PA turnpike, and I had this really nice 9-car pass me. Green truck, nice, cleaned up, wheels polished, lug nut covers, everything. Really nice looking truck. Well, I stopped to get fuel, and obviously he kept going on. Well, I just passed him, pulled over by DOT, and they had one car on the trailer up on top of the truck on the number 1 position when I went by. DOT just had him pulled over on the turnpike, and one of the DOT officers was up in the car that was on top of the truck. Don't know what that's all about, but that is definitely suspicious. Well, it happens to the best of us, right? Oh well. We've got something that might be able to help us get unstuck. Let's get this corn crib. Let's get this peanut bin off, and they want it over here beside this corn crib. That's why I had to pull back here. They don't have any equipment to unload this, so we'll have to self-unload. And then once we get some weight off, we'll see if we can move. If not, we'll use the Jeep to get us unstuck. All right, so I've got its snatch block to the rear of this thing. I just started moving it. You can see it already moved. Just got to keep it straight. Back to the winch. And we'll see what happens. I don't really have any other option. We've got chickens, we've got turkeys, we've got roosters everywhere. Turkeys better get out of the way. I'm not liable for one of those dying. Well, I unloaded the Jeep because I got a tow truck coming to pull us out. Well, got the corn crib well, I keep saying corn crib, that's a corn crib. The peanut bin out of the way. Unloaded this Jeep because there's no way that's gonna pull us out. Look at these ruts. So I got a tow truck coming just to pull me back, and I'm gonna back out on the street and load the Jeep back up once we get on the street. So sucks, we gotta pay for this. A little upset because there was nothing to unload this here. So let me know what you guys think. I honestly think I went above and beyond. You know, yeah, I got stuck, but that's the only way I could have unloaded this to where they wanted it. And now I'm paying $125 for a tow bill. But the guy said he can be here in 20 minutes, and I've got places to be, so we'll just pay it. We already gave him a credit card. We'll just pay it, and we'll get back on the road, and we'll go from there. And honestly, $125 tow is a lot cheaper than a blown transmission. Messing with that thing, so it's a cap off of this Jeep when I unloaded it. Anyways, wait on the tow truck here, and it says it's $125 minimum, but I don't think it'll take. He said I'll give him 15-20 minutes. I don't think he'll need more than that. Just needs the hook to the back of this trailer, pull me back 2 feet, and I'm back out onto the road. Yeah, so let me know what you guys would do in this situation with the customer not having adequate equipment to unload. Guy's not even here, to be honest. It's just his wife here, so I guess we'll see what happens. It's not a big deal. I'm just frustrated because it's just eating up time, and I got to get down to South Carolina tomorrow. We're in Ohio right now, and then we still got to switch trailers, get the enclosed, pick up the Camaro that goes down there, and it's a tad after 3, nope, 2:50. So let me know what you guys think and what you would do. Would you charge a customer for not having equipment to unload, which would have avoided this situation because we would have just unloaded right here at the end of the driveway, which was first 50 feet's asphalt and the second 50 feet's hard packed stone. But for me to get in here adequately to unload this thing, I had to pull straight in. And you know, they can't help their yards wet, but could have had something here to unload it. And if these MFers aren't adding insult to injury, he's clucking around all happy. Shame on you. At least he brought something big enough to the party. That ought to do the trick. Well, we're back on the driveway. 125 bucks. I got paid. And back the Jeep out here, park it, and then load it back up on the trailer, and we're out of here. Well, all I did was get just a little off. Sunker. I was telling the lady that lives here that, you know, before I would have never paid somebody to get me out. I would have been too stubborn to do that. And what happens is, I was checking my wallet that I forgot I had. I'm putting my money away. It's a freaking $1,500 check. Anyways, I told her I would have never paid somebody before to get me out. I would have been stubborn. End up would have breaking something, break drive shaft, break trans, get the trans hot, and end up causing me problems in the long run. So I'd rather just pay the money and just be safe, get out, move on. Well, that's it for this one. That was too much excitement for one day. I've been trying to keep these episodes a little shorter, just so I can kind of produce content every day, but keep more engagement, more things flowing a little faster than just me blobbing about nonsense. So get this Jeep dropped off in 37 miles, which is on the way home, and head home, get ready, you know, get some rest tonight and get ready to pick up that I want to say it was a Camaro, I don't remember, but get that picked up and head down to South Carolina with the enclosed. But we'll see you on the next one, guys, later. Well, welcome back, guys. Another day, another dollar. Just kidding, same day, same dollar. But I'm gonna start out a new video just because I had a customer ask how much extra he could give me, because when I quoted him originally, diesel was $3.99 or whatever, $3.79 a gallon, and I just paid $5.25. I didn't ask. He just said, "Can I give you some extra money for the change in diesel prices?" So that's a good customer, and I do appreciate that. Every little bit helps.